Okay, welcome. And I'm going to give a shop tutorial on this game here and go over things. So we're going to first start with the basic stuff in the shop. For those of you that are used to the 2014 game, if you notice the work order has not been thrown in my face, your jobs are now received by the telephone. As you can see here, it shows you a list of jobs you can get. Now, this over here allows you to decline the job if you did not want it. Or you could take the job that you choose to get it. For example, we'll decline that just so I can show you. These are available from like 1,500. This is for your experience points. See, I'm starting off at 0. So all the ones here that are available to me to use is in the range of what I have here. These here become more complicated processes, and their experience levels for having them you would need in order to get that car. The greater your experience points are, the more variety of cars you will have access to, the more money you will make. You will have your 2,000 start out, and you'll only hold up to about 4 jobs on waiting. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to go and spend everything you got. So when you work on the cars, you got to kind of watch what you're doing. So anyhow, moving on. This is the parts that are here. So you have your car parts, your body shop parts, because yes, the parts on the body of the cars are serviceable. So for you guys that are out of the 2014 class that I did there for the guide, you're going to like this. It's going to be a real treat. And everything you learned there is going to be nothing in here. You're going to have a really good time. It'll be easy. Now, the nice thing about this is that they list categories for the parts. So let's say you're looking for some for an engine and you don't exactly know what its name is, but you know what it looks like or got an idea. So you can see on the old one we used to scroll through the list. But here there are categories so that you just click on it and it will pull up anything regarding to that engine, and you can probably find what you're looking for here. Your gearbox, your exhaust. The other nice thing is they added the search feature. So if I needed a camshaft or something from the cam, I just type in, let's say, shaft, and then it'll list anything in here that's in regards, whether it be drive shaft, crankshaft, bearing cap. So it's a really nice, sweet little system. Tires or wheels are no longer bought in there. They will be bought in here. Also, that body shop uses a search. Now, this is a Maluk. This vehicle, this is the parts. It's a download content car. I will go over this car later on in another tutorial, but that's what this is here for. Now in here, you have stuff like the paint shop or the path test, and when you're in here doing this, you need experience points to get these, like 5,000 experience points, and I will be able to get this here. 2,500 experience points, and I'll get that here. And when you have the parking garage, which is here, which is 9,000 experience points, you'll be able to buy cars from the auction, and they'll be here, and you can move them out here. So yes, you will be able to do that. I'll get to that in a little bit. Now the experience points is basically this. You're taking a part off as a point and putting a part on as a point. It makes sense because you're talking about that you're working with your hands on mechanical object. When you first do it, you're not the best. But once you start doing it for a while, then you get better at what you're doing. So it's actually a really good idea. You'll see that there's a toolbox here, a tool tray, another box, and another roller box here. Now, what these are for are your upgrades. You need to at least clear 1,000 experience points to get 1 point. So each time you get 1,000 points, it'll be another 1 point upgrade. And you can use it anywhere where these point upgrades are applied at. You can get your fast unbolting, fast assembly, disassembly, fast manual examination, tablet. This isn't a paper and pen style type tablet. It's like a computer notebook. It attaches to the shop server, so if I'm taking a part off here, I don't have to run down there anymore. I just pull it up right where I'm at. Because if you can see up in the corner where it says open inventory to my upper left, underneath it is tablet and it's faded. So I would need 1,000 experience points to get my 1 point to get this. And that goes for everything here. This is for repairing your tools or the repair tools that you needed to fix the stuff. For those of you coming out of 2014, you no longer will be repairing them brand new on the bench anymore. There is a percentage chance of a good repair job. So therefore, if your percentage chance is lesser, you have a higher chance of breaking it. If your percentage chance is better, then you have a lower chance of breaking it. And it would be accurate. I've been dealing with cars for a long time, and some stuff you could be able to repair, and then other stuff it ends up breaking on you during the process and you have to get a new one anyway. That's just the nature of the beast. Now the OBD scanner no longer tests everything that's electrical. It strictly only tests things on cars equipped with the computer on board. And it will only test the items that the sensors that report back what's wrong are attached to. Because some cars in here are going to be older or low tech, and they're not going to have the computer on, so you will not be able to use those scanner on those cars. So it's actually limited to what it was before, so it's not a test all. The compression tester is for testing the compression in the cylinders. So these cars now, and you guys did from 2014, especially the one that come out of my class, you're going to like this. These have pistons and rods and everything. They come apart. The whole engine is serviceable. Radiator, all of it comes off, even the whole suspension. You can strip the car down to just a body shell and put all new parts on it. So when you're just so you know. Now the compression test will test the pressure in the cylinder, but it also will test what's wrong inside that, pistons, crankshafts, stuff like that. Then the electric meter tests anything that's electrical on the car, like the alternator and whatnot. That's what that will do. How you get these is up to you, because this is all about running a shop the way you want. You can get what you feel is important. Me personally, I know my way around the shop, so I got what I felt that I would need, and I went compression tester, then the OBD, then the electric, and sometimes I just don't end up using these. But each to their own, and that's what this game's all about. It's not about whose idea is the right or the wrong. So this is your exit where you'll be able to go to the old factory test track. And then when you get that parking garage, then you'll have access to this auction and be able to get cars that you can build up. And this is your garage to show you where you're at with all this. This here is for garage customizations. You can be able to change the color of your walls, the floors, the striping, anything you want. And once again, you need an experience point for it. So each time you get 1,000, you'll have an experience point you can spend to either towards this or over there to one of those things to get your upgrades. Now we'll just do this. This is your repair center. So whatever parts you repair will be repaired here. And if your percentage rates are higher, you stand a good chance for the repair. If they're lower, then the part will be destroyed and you'll have to buy a new one. Okay, I believe that I covered everything. If there's something that you think I might have missed, please put it in the comments. Now we'll go ahead and take a car in so that we can get the basic part here through. We'll just take this one here.